got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
I don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, 'cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it. I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest. I'm just doing everything I promise, 'cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest, 'cause I promise you that I'm just getting started. And I promise you that my skills are getting sharper, so I'ma get charted. Can't be guarded, nah, I'm the one to get retarded. Get the party started, yeah, get the party started. Yeah, so let me get up on it, yeah. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I don't know what's up. Pour that shit in my cup. We bout to turn up. Crank this shit up so loud. Sounds like we're sold out in front of a whole crowd. We lose control now. Don't take this shit too personally. Everybody got a different version of me. Everybody gotta be learning from me. Everybody wanna be working with me. And I feel like there's uncertainty and urgency to find out what you wanna be. But honestly, we change our minds constantly, so stop and breathe to find out who you wanna be.
Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this, work until I'm nauseous, 'cause I will not quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop me, failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this, work until I'm nauseous, 'cause I will not quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop me now.
I don't give a fuck if you got a college degree. Did you learn anything? Really worth anything? 200 grand later and we're not even working. Student loans worth more than what we're earning. Best lesson I learned is to keep on searching. Find your true passion and get to work. And better take action or you end up serving. Yeah, that's a fact. So you better clean up, no back. So you better write you.
You'll just have to tell us we're good. We're good?
Yeah.
All right. We're live?
Oh, I'm putting sounds in the dang
What are you doing?
beginning of the chat. I was supposed to be muted. I could have swore I muted that actually. And I'm sitting there vibing to the music and
Are we live?
We are live.
Alrighty. Welcome back. This is our very first episode of the Hangover podcast. Thank you for joining us. Since this is the first time we're going to do it, right next to me is who?
Meg.
And on the other side of the world, and there is who?
It's a Dez. What's up?
What's going on? Welcome back. I know it's kind of like a welcome back, but it's our first episode with the Hangover podcast. We appreciate you guys for joining. We decided to change it up a little bit and do something different. As you know, we used to be the 4 Too Many podcast. We're another Hangover podcast. Same people. Sox is going to join us in a few weeks.
Eventually.
Eventually, he'll be joining us. So we appreciate you guys for joining us today. I guess we can get into let's get into how we've been. It's been a while. Some months now since we've been live.
Yeah,
Meg, you want to go first? What's going on, Meg?
Fat minute.
Last time we talked, you were on a weight loss journey. I think we were having some issues with the children. Other than that, I think. So what's going on?
Still weight loss journey. Yeah, I told her I'm going through a little bit of health issues. In the process of one, still figuring out the other one. Hasn't fully diagnosed. Got a second job.
Second job.
You make it sound like
Second job.
one of our kids is diagnosed with something. The second one is going to be. We'll find out whether they have it or not. And then you just got a second job. You made it sound like that wasn't like nothing crazy going on. That's a lot.
Yeah, it has been. Been crazy a couple months. But we're on the track of hopefully figuring it all out. But
Holidays. How are the holidays? Good.
holidays were good. Birthday was good. New Year's was good. Hopefully 2024 brings us all, good vibes.
Good vibes. Money. Lots of money.
Yeah. Always. That should be a goal every year, but
All right. Last time Des was on the show. Probably last time it was. Yo, what's up, John? Thanks for joining us. What's up, Bridget? Thanks for joining us. Last time we talked, Des was going through every other week. He was getting sick. Des, how's it been going? You've been all right over there?
Since then, I've been sick, 3 more times? I wish I was exaggerating. I think since then I've been sick 3 more times. But I'm good now. I'm good now. Been healthy for about a week and a half, about maybe 2. I don't know. Got on TikTok, realized that they changed their live studio requirements, so tried it out and didn't know I had it, but I had it, so I tried it and then never got back on it again.
Nice.
We're
gonna get you back on there.
I gotta get back on there. I got a lot of reason to get back on there coming up the end of this month. So I'm definitely gonna be on there more, if not within the next week, at the end of the month. But I am still making TikToks on there. I've been slacking because I can't get the next one I'm making to go the way I want it. But I still make them. So you can go up on there. I'm starting to get my views in the thousands. Now I'm getting happy.
That's awesome. That is
Definitely
where we
a
need
good
to be at.
feeling.
It's a good feeling when you get that many people going.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I guess I'll recap to what Meg said. Something, yeah, like you said, one kid was diagnosed with. Do we want to say what it was?
I mean, it's horrible.
Oh,
I mean, it sucks.
well, so my son Robert was diagnosed with celiac disease. So he's going through the whole gluten-free thing, which has been a little bit of a struggle for him so far. Well, he was doing good at first. Last few days, he's like struggling because he wants some things that he wasn't able to eat, and he keeps on asking if he could cheat. I'm like, no, you can't cheat, bro. Like,
Nah, you don't know. You mess yourself up,
cheat
bro.
it, it restarts the cycle, and then you gotta. So he's on that healing process. So it's just gonna have to be a learning curve for him. And then the little one was tested, and we were waiting to get the results back for her.
Well, the blood results came back positive, but to confirm the diagnosis, they had to do a biopsy. So she had that on Tuesday. Because it's such a high hereditary disease. They said usually the parent has it, and our daughter has had issues her entire life versus, recently. Well, they both have had issues. So, more than likely, it has to come from a parent. So, more than likely,
Somebody has it
you.
besides them. But
You.
we'll
Yeah.
talk about that later down the road.
You.
By the way, if you haven't tried these out yet, the new Monster Nasty Beast Hard Teas
Yes.
are delicious. They're awesome. So this podcast, we're still going to be drinking and still doing our little drinking. We're just not going to have like the drinking games and stuff like we do.
Ooh,
well,
that's
maybe.
bright. Hold on.
What you drinking over there?
Let me there we
Hoop
go.
tea.
That's a
Oh, you got the hoop tea. Oh yeah, the hoop tea. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah, Cliff.
Smoke
Smoke
blunts and get money. All right.
Listen.
Anyways,
hey, if you're still trying to start that bakery, hit me up.
he's got all things. He's got a lot of things in the works right now going on.
Oh well, sure, okay.
Now that it's legal, he's got all kinds of things going on. I'll have to tell you about it later.
Yeah.
Other than that, the boys did start their basketball season in the beginning of January, and it's been a wild season.
Already?
If that's the word that you want to use.
It's pretty crazy.
They're on the same team.
They're on the same team,
Nice.
which is the first time. But the rec league that they joined this year is for the first time.
It's freshmen to seniors.
It's freshmen to seniors, and it's a very lopsided league. Their team isn't very good. They got a lot of young kids on their team, and
the team that they've been facing are pretty much all seniors. So.
Oh my god!
And then it gets very aggressive, very physical.
Seniors, you could tell the difference between seniors. Like these men look grown, like mid-20s.
Got dudes with tattoos, and
mustaches and beards, and
it's a fun little thing going on.
It's not fun.
It gets pretty physical.
Oh no!
I've been calling it the Wild Wild West because it gets physical. There, like a couple weeks ago, there was almost some fights going on.
3
technical fouls going everywhere, cussing, and it's very different from what we've had over the last few years. So it's very entertaining at the
it's
most.
not entertaining.
Megan hates it. The parents, the parents
but,
are like not classy. They're talking shit about the kids.
My kid.
Yeah, it's wild,
No,
bro.
okay, so y'all aren't alone. Y'all are not alone. So just thinking about the younger kids.
You sit on the opponent's side because I don't want to fight somebody. So a grown dude called my kid stupid. So since that game going forward, we sit on the opponent's side.
I gotta come to those games too.
All right. Yeah, there's a couple times where we almost lost our shit, but we're like, it's just.
No, even the younger kids, we was struggling. This past season that they just got over, dude, we were struggling.
Yeah, parents, like, come on. It's a rec basketball league. This isn't
Right,
the
though.
NBA finals here, okay?
Yeah,
Right,
some of
right.
the parents think their kids are in the NBA and they're not.
Like,
Yeah.
most
We're
of us
all
sitting
here
there.
for a reason. None of our kids made the basketball team at school.
Right.
We're all here for that reason. So, shush.
Right, though.
So that's been fun. I am not working a second job. I work one job, and I'm going to continue to do that. Sorry, Meg.
I'll just make Cliff put you to work extra hard. So,
Oh, dang,
Cliff,
thanks.
you hear that? Put him to work extra hard. You have my
Extra work.
Meg learned how to pierce ears, so she is her second job.
Nope, we're not saying names.
We won't say where she's working at, but she does pierce ears.
Boxer.
Yeah, we weren't. I wasn't going to say where she's at, but
Listen,
yeah,
if I take a wild guess, I won't say it because my mom had got a job at a spot.
Oh yeah, recently?
thanks,
that
Meg.
was over the last holiday season. She had worked or was that a year ago already? No, that was last holiday season. Maybe I'll have to ask her.
You really, really like it. I enjoy it a lot, and I didn't think I would miss going back to like that type of work, but like I actually really like it.
That's good.
This is because you at your other job you don't have no interaction with people. You're just kind of by yourself.
Which I thought I was going to hate because I don't like people, but I realized how much I actually missed it. Considering I have no friends and
It gets lonely.
Lonely.
let's just say I'm forgotten over there.
See,
Yeah.
that's sad.
A lot.
I mean, it's good and bad because then you don't have nobody like down your throat, but also at the same time, it gets kind of boring.
Yes means yes one. The poll.
Yes.
Okay, because it didn't really say, but I'm looking at it very in a weird way.
So I see there must be two. How many? Oh, 5 votes. Whoa. All right, let's
I
go.
didn't even know we had a poll.
Yeah, I put a poll up there when they were when Des was getting it ready. That's sweet. So other than that, I mean, life's been happening. I think everything's been okay. Des is not sick anymore, which is good.
Can you stop
Knock
drinking, Nathan?
Knock on the table, knock on the wood all around me.
Okay,
Knock on
the
Des,
wood is
whatever.
plastic. The table's plastic.
Well, plastic wood, whatever. But yeah, so
Sorry, Des. Just
this is our
blame
first
him.
episode. In the past, we've done segments. We've done a lot of different things. I think this time around is just going to be what's going on, like current stuff going on. We'll throw little segments in here and there. If you're watching and you got some awesome drunk texts or drunk stories, please send them over to us because I think we're going to do some kind of segment coming up here. What's wrong? What's wrong, Des? What you saying? What?
I'm being unprofessionally talked to while this is going on, and I said type it to me because I can read it on the screen.
She's like
not in the chat on you. I ain't in the chat. She go, please, I will put it in the chat. No, I have literally Facebook Messenger.
He's got a.
Anyway, thank you, babe.
He's got a no.
Eggs, really?
Extra.
I got groceries. I got like.
Oh yeah, Cliff's got a ton of stories. Actually, I should probably just be like, I could just get everything from Cliff and just make them anonymous.
See, this is why you need to get on here so you don't try to have separate conversations with me.
I can't randomly talk about groceries in the middle of it.
Because you would be looking up groceries if we was talking on here.
We need
Next
eggs.
week. Next week.
We need eggs.
Next week.
Eggs.
Next week.
Des got the background. Got the background going on.
Eggs.
Bridget's in the background.
Yep.
Milk.
So yeah, if you send us over some drunk stories, drunk texts, anything you got that's funny, we're gonna be doing some little segment with that coming up in a few weeks. We gotta iron out those details. But so this week, this story kind of fell out last week. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. If you live under a rock, I think even if you don't watch wrestling, I think you know who Vince McMahon is. Right? Everybody here knows who Vince McMahon is. I think everybody does. I think if you live on a rock, you don't know who he is, even if you don't watch wrestling. If you haven't been watching the news lately, Vince McMahon was sued some years back. I want to say 4 or 5 years back. He was sued
2019.
in 2019, basically for some rape, uh, being accused of rape and all kinds of other
And
things.
sexual trafficking.
Trafficking. And John Laurinaitis was in there. So we're gonna get down into the story about what's going on with that. Obviously, Vince paid Janelle. He's like holding her back. Janelle paid. Not Janelle. Vince paid Janelle. Was supposed to pay her $3 million, basically hush money, and he only paid out $1 million. So basically, Janelle came back about a week ago and said, "I'm gonna release all the." I'm gonna release all the tax and all the dirty stuff that that's out there because you didn't pay me my full $3 million. Well, obviously I don't know why Vince didn't pay the $3 million just to get her to shut the fuck up, but I mean, just to pay her $1 million and think it was gonna go
I
away.
do. I have a
She
Stanley.
does.
I do. I have one. Why is that bad?
Is it better than a fake family? See,
Is it
she
better
out
than
here
a
trying
fake?
Depends
to.
on
We
I
got a
have
bunch
one
of
for the
families.
bipolar.
They don't fucking hold ice.
I don't know. All I did see a video that said that there was a car that burned on fire and the Stanley survived.
Right
So
though, it still had ice in it. The car caught on
we're
fire.
done.
And it still had ice
Like,
in it.
She got a free
Bought her a
And she got
Yeah,
a
but
free
it's-
car. Yep.
leaks. I'll say that it leaks, and they're heavy. And don't drop on your foot
you
because
can use it as a weapon. I can say that it is very heavy and you can knock somebody out with it.
I saw a girl drop it on her foot, and her foot broke
Ouch.
in like 3 places.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So it does the job. I mean, it keeps it
One,
going.
I got it. Remy bought it for me like last year for something, my birthday or something.
Yeah, something. Back before they were really popular, crazy. Like they were getting popular, and then
No, they've been popular.
no, not they just got recently like crazy popular where people were standing outside the store to get it.
When the new release ones come.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, what's happening? Oh no, no Discord.
So
What are you
said,
doing? Don't switch.
So basically,
But like I said, I don't know why he would never just it's $2 million. That's like chump change to him. Unless he forgot. I mean, how old is he? Like 78?
so yeah, mind you, this happened when he was 74,
That's gross.
and now he's
And
78.
how old was she?
Oh, she was in her probably 20s, 30s. I don't really know.
Did they say what she
her
did?
age.
Like, what she worked behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, she worked behind the scenes. What? Those cups are like $250 now. Yeah, they're pretty up. They're up there, but
It's not. They're $45, but people will buy them and sell them for $250.
Well, when
and
Big
somebody
True.
will.
Yeah. Right. And people
Yeah, they're-
will still buy that. What?
they're $40. But if you can get one, yeah, there's places where you can actually get them. But we're still getting off topic here about stealing.
Sorry.
Right. See, she derailed us now. But now, mind you, we probably shouldn't be derailed direct or indirectly anymore. So she has to derail us from the chat herself.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what was it? Where was it going? Oh, okay. So yes, so she didn't get her full $3 million. So last week she basically put out
And she gave him a,
a bunch
good
of
amount
text
of
messages.
Time, I feel like
Oh yeah, she does.
he gave him four or 5
She
years.
gave him 4 or 5 years to pay up to $3 million. Obviously, this guy's a billionaire, and he has a lot of money. Recently, he did step down for a little while from the WWE, and then he ended up coming back. And then the WWE got
Maybe
bought
for the
out.
Same reason.
Got bought out by TKO, and they did like a joint thing. If you don't know what TKO is, that's a entertainment group that owns the UFC too. So the UFC and WWE are owned by the same people.
Did he step down before because for this exact same
Yeah,
reason?
there was some more allegations coming out about him. Over the years he's had a lot of sexual allegations come out, obviously, that came out against him. But who knows how true they all were. But this one, This one gets out there. Some of the text messages that I seen, I find it a little hard to believe he was talking like this. But then again,
I think he had like his assistant do it. Like, come on.
I just, I don't know. It's hard to see. Like, you think about a professional, like, guy that's like a billionaire that owns this big company that will kind of talk in this manner or even text like this.
No.
Because some of the text is like, it's not even spelled out. There's nothing like proper about it. Now, do I think that he might have done some of this stuff? Yeah, we're gonna dig in here. Actually, what we'll do is we'll bring up some of the text if Des can get those ones on the screen.
Let me start with number one. Numero uno.
I started looking at one and I'm like, okay.
Numero uno. Make sure you got the right one up there.
Good picture, Dad.
So before they say your first time, Drew. First time? No. Experienced veteran.
All right, Des. Whenever you got it up there, let me know.
I got one. One is up.
You got number one?
One's up.
What to send
All right.
to your lover?
So that's the one that says those compliments, right? I just gotta make sure I'm reading the right one here.
Yep.
Okay. So first off, the first one we got. This is Vince sending her a text that says, "Those compliments will keep on coming, baby. Just wait and see. I totally understand and agree. Re being scared of communication and photos. Johnny gets drunk, which is Johnny Laurinaitis, which is, if you don't know, that is the Bella twins' stepdad. Gets drunk and sloppy and could easily make a mistake. That could cost him his job and yours too. Verbal communication is the way to go. That said, have you and Johnny talked about breakfast tomorrow?" So basically, they're basically just talking about, being careful. And basically, because, John Laurinaitis is involved in this too, which, if you don't know, John Laurinaitis used to run he was a wrestler and also used to run the talent portion of the WWE.
I didn't even read what she said.
What she said was, "We haven't discussed it at all. It's up in the air. Johnny complained about getting a new phone, and it just arrived. I haven't set up time to coordinate setting it up, and because I need him to assure me that he's erased everything that he's ever saved. Truly, I regret that he ever got pics. It's not worth the stressing I'm feeling, and I'm done with it." So this sounds like at this point she was kind of like getting tired of what was going on. All right, so
But he was married to. Did this all happened in 2019, or she released it originally in 2019?
so this is what was happening over the time. I don't
Okay,
I don't know if this happened in 2019,
Okay.
but when Vincent and John were doing their thing, so it could have been like years before 2019. This is just like in the previous years. So if you got the second one.
Wow.
All right. This one it's actually blanked out this part. I don't know why, but it says, "Here's what blank." It's obviously, "Here's what blank said after I told him the part of the deal was fucking you. Laugh out loud. That's your turf. She will be ruined after me and leave your ass. Plus, after me, your tool won't fit anymore."
Oh my god. What?
Dang. That's him for sure.
All right.
What?
So, yeah.
You can tell the way he's talking. It's totally him.
So some of them I can see him saying some of this stuff, and some of them I'm just like, all right, this is a little.
But you
wild.
don't know. You don't know. Just
Yeah.
because he's a good businessman.
Well, a lot of people have said basically what Vince says goes. That's all how it always has been in the WWE, obviously. But
Probably Shane talking for him.
I don't know. It is wild though. All right, so moving on to the third text here.
I want to see what she looks like.
We're
Did
gonna
they show
get
a
it.
picture of her?
Yeah, you can look her up.
What's her name?
Janelle Grant.
I want to look her up. Okay.
So the next one, you got that one up, Des?
Yep.
All right, so the third one, maybe he wants two other guys to join with you. So this is basically him telling her
She's so innocent and pretty looking.
I think this is him talking about John, like John Laurinaitis, because a lot of these texts happen to be him talking about John. But he said maybe he wants two other guys to join you with him. Holy shit! You've told him you would do anything with him. So if he surprised you with two others, you would have no alternative than to take them on. So basically, at this point he's saying you're gonna do whatever.
Man in power.
Oh my God, the stories you
Gross.
could tell me then. It makes me want to come right now.
Stop it!
Jesus.
So Vince is like, so he,
They're not say that.
So he
anymore.
gets off-
That's definitely him.
so he gets off on the fantasy of her being railed by three other
He's
guys.
a cook. He's a cook.
By the way, I just thought of,
He did stuff with him.
huh?
Do you think they actually like had a relationship?
Oh, they were doing stuff. Yeah. She
should have
never
good money. Like,
she never came out and said we didn't do anything. She's just saying she was forced into doing this stuff. So, and then it said, by the way, I just thought of what I think is an excellent idea. Maybe you can hint that if he knows someone who can be discreet, it might be better if you and Johnny try him out first so he can get more comfortable before he's introduced to me.
wait, so Johnny's gonna
Actually,
do it
that
too?
makes totally sense, doesn't it? Well, he's kind of using it seems like he's using Johnny as the
the like middleman.
Yep. So now we're going to move on to text 4. These are not all in order.
It right now.
Main Bull, what is happening in these text
What
messages? What is happening in these text messages, bro?
Oh, so this one gets a little more juicy here. All right, so like I said, these are not in order at any fashion. I just grabbed like 5 different ones to let everybody kind of know what was being said.
Come on.
Holy
So he says,
fucking
read
phone.
your last picture. You need your panties ripped off and 3 big black Des dicks.
really? You got to throw that in?
Sorry, Des. In all 3 holes at the same time. So he wants her to fill all her holes at the same time.
You can't even do anything in your pee hole. That's
What
disgusting.
What the-
Like that hole is only for.
No. He's talking about mouth, ass.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem that way.
It says, wow, this one's really graphic. Way up your,
Yeah, I see that.
way up your
Whoa.
punani and way up your ass as far as they will go, even farther. And the thickest,
Why is he picturing this?
the
Oh
thickest,
my god! Right? What?
Why?
the thickest instrument goes down your throat. I'm trying to like think of other words because this is horrible. Goes down your throat.
Wow.
And it makes you gag and convulse as those
She
big
went through a
Des
seizure.
as those big Des tools pound away. It feels like
Stop.
you're being assaulted, but it just makes you come nonstop.
Oh my god!
Just one contagious, constant orgasm, and just before you pass out, those big black Des
Really?
instruments squirt their man milk inside of you as you lay on your stomach. The man milk is coming out of all your holes.
Oh my god!
I'll turn you over and put myself all over you.
That is
Jesus.
Cliff.
what? What is that?
So
You
yeah.
can see him saying this stuff. I can. I'm picturing it with his voice too.
So in the chat, guys, let's see what's going on here.
Because the way he said
What else
that.
do I remember now? Free
If
erotica.
you're doing
Let's-
it-
He said, "Why didn't make her pee hole?"
if you're doing it at 74 years old, this ain't your first time. Exactly.
Oh yeah, this definitely isn't your first time. So like, it's just a very
Oh my
like
God.
reading this out loud and like
Graphic.
saying what he's saying. Like Vince is into some pretty like.
But you can
I
tell,
don't
like,
know
the
if I'm
way,
about to
like,
get shut off for YouTube for
storylines
that.
were put together on WWE.
This is like it's getting heated in here. He's over sweating.
Right? Like, oh, hold on, keep the channel, please.
I don't know.
Right.
If you think this is shocking, then I don't know. I'm not shocked by this.
Why did Cliff say is anyone else about hard right now? It's in the chat. It's not actually in
Free
the.
erotica.
Why did I say that?
This is anyone else rock hard now? Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. This is funny.
Yeesh.
It's not funny if she was actually being forced to do this.
Cliff
In no way do I
comment.
approve of that or anything like that. But when I'm reading it out loud and like in just a normal tone, it's
Are
pretty
you
messed
picturing it
up.
in his voice?
Huh?
Can you picture it in his voice?
Des, are you muted?
Am I muted? No.
Oh
better
no,
not be.
you're just laughing like you're like holding.
Are you picturing it in his voice though?
Yeah.
Like, are you reading it in
Look
his
in the Vince McMahon voice. Take these 3 big black Des units.
Why? No.
Wait, there's-
Stop.
text left, right?
Yep. So there is one more. We'll see where this one goes.
It's already bleeped out, so oh my god.
All right, Des, you got it up there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You
Let's see.
don't.
Yep.
All right.
Oh my god, I can already. This is bad.
All right. In my best Vince McMahon
This is the worst
impersonation
one.
here. I love
Oh
it.
God.
That's you, Janelle. You just can't get enough, can you? In the future, it's going to be so bad that you'll demand to be F twice a day and not just with blank in a 3-way. Why not let others see your beautiful, voluptuous body and watch you shake uncontrollably when you come? They'll go out of their minds.
Oh my God.
Then I'll find more friends and we'll tie you up. And so you're helpless. I'll direct them to have their way any way they want. Who can make you scream the loudest? Maybe
Green.
he said scream, but it's scream. Maybe I'll just line them up and have them man milk in your mouth. You're a punani all over it. You're a tits and asshole at the same time. You'll be covered in man milk. It will make you eat it and taste everybody's
so
man milk.
bad.
The next morning, you'll be a little bit sore, but you're still going to want more after all that effing over and over. Wow.
He is so gross.
Oh my God. No. No.
I'm not surprised. Like he's just
That is, I'm not going to lie, that's a little,
that is so bad.
that's rough. And
What?
see, I could see where it's
she
got
did.
out of hand because basically,
A hand. He should.
but he's like saying that he's going to invite all these guys
Yeah,
over and
it's-
that he's
it's
going to
literally-
force her to do.
It's literally assault. Like it's so bad. It's
That's
That's so-
crazy.
So now,
That's crazy.
what's gonna happen to him?
a lot of people are saying that you're only seeing one side of the messages. You're only seeing what he's saying to her.
Right.
And a lot of people are saying that she might have had to feed into it somehow because why would he keep on texting this stuff without some kind of reaction? But how do we...
I feel like it's a man. He's a man in power, and she's obviously probably like an intern or something coming on here, and he's obviously using his.
Okay, Cliff, there is a little something about that.
No, did he ask her to?
Yeah, I think he did defecate on her.
Stop it! No, we did not.
I know he peed all over her, but I want to say that
Our Kelly music video.
I did think either him or John. It might have been John that one that took a crap on her.
What? Oh hell. No. Okay.
Like that's not even like who wants that?
I don't know. Like I'm not saying I don't know it. There's a lot of it. There's a lot. This gets very deep and this gets very complex and
Graphic.
very graphic and
He's
there's a lot
disgusting.
more text. But the one text I did see that I didn't put on here, it was about how he liked to pee on her and how he wanted. I think it was John that wanted to take a crap on her. That's not bad. I peed on my whole leg.
What's your? Okay. Y'all have that. Y'all have that. Y'all have that.
Okay,
You'll have
well,
that.
thanks for letting us
That's so funny.
Y'all have that. That's cool. For you.
Wait till I tell her. I'm gonna tell her.
sing to Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Did you listen to Taylor Swift while you were doing a clip?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Clip comes in every morning like singing Taylor Swift songs. It's pretty funny.
But
That tape.
But no, it is definitely a it's pretty disturbing. But a lot of people are saying like
Of course, they
they
wouldn't blame the
no.
woman
A
because
lot of
the
people
man-
are saying they believe Vince had said this and done this and whatever. but they feel like at some point she had to be feeding into this because why would he just keep on going on and on? But then you got some people who are like, well, he's so powerful.
Yeah, he's threatening her job and everything else.
That he could pretty much, ruin her.
So that's the problem. There's a name for that too, but it's easier to see it from he's got the power perspective. We don't know if there was a point where this was a totally consensual thing going on.
Yeah, because we are technically seeing the one-sided of whatever she's releasing in the text message. We're not seeing exactly all the messages that was saying back
He
to him.
can't be sending anything remotely close to what he's saying.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that. Like, you'd be surprised. You can't just assume just because.
How do you react to that?
Some people like it.
Who?
I mean, there's people that like it. I mean,
give me a name.
We just were talking about was it not too out back? We were talking about Odell Beckham.
He likes to be pooped on.
He don't. He don't like to be pooped on, right? He likes to poop on.
Yeah, he likes to do the. Yeah.
He likes to do the action.
Makes me gag. I want to leave the house.
I mean, I hope that all poop makes him gag.
So,
I don't want to leave the house until like 3 hours after to avoid smell throughout the living room. Like I don't want any part. That's just.
I mean, was
I'm giving her too much
real?
credit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think I don't want to give her credit just because she's a female and she's suing him and just saying, I'll throw it out there that she couldn't have been guilty or not doing anything.
It's totally a possibility.
In a way, what I think happened is she was down with the whole John and Vince and doing it, and I think it maybe got carried away, and then it got so carried away she was like, in a spot maybe.
Well, no, there could have been lifestyle changes involved.
Right.
He was pushing it too much.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Get a little bit of cheddar.
I'm sure that let's just say her lifestyle probably got a lot better as far as money.
And then, who knows? A prettier girl came along and it fell off.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, oh hell no! I'm not losing everything for nothing.
Right.
Take him out.
Right.
You can tell, obviously, like in the text messages, it's a two-sided conversation. I can see that, and I will admit that, but like, it is still disgusting. Isn't he a married man on top of it?
Oh yeah, he's a married man.
He's a married man on top of it, so that's even worse. And the way he's talking about like all this other stuff.
Hollywood's a weird place.
I get that. Like I'm not. Like I said, I'm not shocked.
Like when you
this.
put Hollywood and then you put married together, like I almost think that the marriage thing kind of gets thrown out the window because
it's not.
Well, I just think that there's a lot of people in the Hollywood circle that don't follow marriage to like
80% of them is all cheating on each other with everybody else. The 20% that is actually normal people still and stay with their significant other normal. That's
yeah, you can't say that for everybody. Not every celebrity.
Not everybody.
Not every celebrity's like that, but I just think there's a lot of
it's
a lot of shit going on in the celebrity world.
Still married.
There's stuff with a lot of people that you wouldn't expect that do weird stuff that you wouldn't expect.
But but you can't throw every person in that just because they're a celebrity that they don't take.
Well,
I will throw 80% of the motherfuckers in the bucket.
See Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, just look. You've.
No, I don't see. I think he's telling the truth.
By this, like
you're not. You're not shocked by him enjoying watching her get railed by 3 black guys.
Honestly,
he's a cuck, yeah.
You're not shocked by him pissing and they want to shit on her.
I think it's disgusting. I don't see why people are into it. But honestly, are you this shocked?
I'm not shocked into him having the affair, him having the threesomes, and explaining what he wants to do to her, and that kind of stuff. I'm not shocked. I'm shocked by what he wanted to see being done to her. Like to me, that's a little disturbing. Like
It's
so you,
absolutely disturbing, but I'm not like blown away shocked about it. Look at his storylines in the WWE. It's not like it's.
but nothing. I mean,
It all comes from somewhere.
it's like he's the boss. He's like the best there. But so that's
My point.
I don't know.
That
I
you
don't
just
don't get the whole.
proved my point.
I just don't get the whole shit and piss vibe. I don't
get that either, and I hope you never will. So.
I feel like okay. So here's a theory. I feel like money does a lot of weird things to a lot of people. Money is a very odd power. When you get enough of it, you get bored by every normal thing that you could think of.
That's a good point. Like when you get to that kind of money and you get to that point where you can handle everything in the world.
You want it up front.
No. I'm saying not her getting her money. I'm just saying when you get that kind of money like he has, and he has this authority. Well, he already has this authority in this business, right? So he's the number one in the business.
He can get away with anything.
So anything he does in his business has already been done.
It's normal.
So now he's outside of the box doing these nasty things outside of the business. Just because there's, like you said, the Des said, you get bored with because you can pretty much do anything.
You can do anything. You got to the point where you can pay for the things that you can't normally pay for. So
it's why would he hire a prostitute when he has a whole business full of women? He's not going to hire.
He can just throw his weight around and get whoever he wanted. That's
just why would he hire a prostitute when he has a whole business of women that he can throw, like you said, throw his weight around? But why would he hire a prostitute?
Why would he do that works for him?
Huh? It's someone behind the scenes. Nobody even knew who. What? The female. It's warm, sterile. You can drink it there. If that's wild.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
It does not work though.
It's
been proven. If you get stung by a jellyfish, you're just getting peed on for no reason.
Oh yeah, they did.
You definitely are. There's not enough.
Friends lied to us.
Yeah.
Yep. There's not enough in urine to do it.
And your friend tries to whip out his thing and pee on you, be like, "No, bro."
He just always wanted to pee on you. That's it.
Like, yeah.
I'm gonna save your life. No, you just wanted to pee on me.
All right, R. Kelly, slow down.
Well, if you and Cliff are ever at a beach and a jellyfish stings you, and Cliff tries to whip out his Peter,
he's gonna pee on you first and save you later.
I believe I can fly.
He's like, look, I swear this still works. Mine is magical. Swear to God.
You would just let him do it.
So I found it kind of interesting when we printed out this article.
We
because you printed it out, but reading it. So there's a few wrestlers that chimed in.
It was my idea, by the way.
They chimed in, so I was going to read a few what the wrestlers have to say, and then we could discuss that a little bit too. So Rob Van Dam, RVD, one of my favorite wrestlers, all-time favorite wrestlers. Some people know him, some people don't.
The things he would do to him.
I would not go that far, but so what he had to say was, I still probably haven't seen all the pieces from what I saw. It was pretty shocking. I can't imagine that the Vince McMahon that I know, speaking like that, like the person that texts those messages. See, I'm like him. Like I feel like it's kind of crazy. It seemed like it was coming from a depraved 17-year-old or something. My first thought was, come on, Vince, really said all that? I know the belief is that they can prove it and that it's legitimate and credible sources. It just leaves me a little bewildered. I can't imagine. It makes me wonder, billionaires that are world leaders, what they do for fun. And that's where Des was diving in, basically saying, what are these billionaires are doing for fun?
Man.
He also went on to say, says, you see these movies where they let people out in the woods and they hunt them down and shoot them, like rich people games. And any of this stuff is based on some truth. I make the comparison there. Someone that has such a hunger for power that they need to control someone. That's about Vince. I can say that anyone else mentioned would surprise me quite as much. So, John, we'll dive into that in a minute. And then Cody Rhodes. If you don't know who Cody Rhodes is, basically he's probably one of the biggest superstars in WWE right now. He said, as far as TKO, Nick Khan and the board, clearly they look at it very seriously and acted immediately. Rhodes said, looking at the future, I don't know how to answer that. So basically, what he was saying is, I'm not really going to comment on it, kind of type deal. I don't know what to do. And then Triple H, which is the guy that pretty
Brother-in-law.
much is the son-in-law of
Did I say
Vince. You said brother-in-law. The son-in-law, he is married to Vince's daughter, Stephanie. He basically says, I chose to focus on the positives, and yes, that's a negative, but I want to focus on that and just keep
Just
it to
say my
that.
father-in-law is a pervert.
I mean, that's a tough.
I get it. I can't explain.
I know the Bella twins had released the what do you say now? Yeah, probably did.
Yeah, Paul Heyman's.
Yeah, Paul Heyman's. So the Bella twins also released something. I don't have it here.
Actually, people were really upset about their
Yeah.
response.
The
Can you read it? Hold on.
the Bella twins.
I'll read
she's
it.
bringing it up. I'm just gonna. They're being attacked because their father is John.
But it's not,
Stepfather is
that's
John.
not why they were attacking her. It was their response is why they were attacking them.
Okay.
I'll read it.
So now.
Their response was, "We are shocked and disheartened with the recent allegations against members of the WWE. It has been a lot to process since we found out this past week, just as you all did. There is something we don't understand or condone from anyone, no matter who they are. We want all women to feel safe and supported in the workplace and in their everyday lives." The reason why everybody was so upset is because they said members of the WWE, like this is their stepdad, like not just some random old coworker. Like it's literally their stepdad.
Yeah, but that's a tough.
Yeah,
that's a
but you
tough
still,
thing,
I mean,
like-
you kind of want to, when you handle and, because, see, people
Right.
take shit and twist stuff and do
You
weird stuff when you say
remember
things.
there are two sides to the story, so
But they're not.
you're not here exactly
the reason
hearing.
they're also upset is they're saying that was their publicist or whatever publicist. It wasn't like
Oh, so yeah, they got people that do their social media for them,
Right.
and they
You,
posted that.
you want to keep those situations as professional as possible. So sometimes you don't want to say things too emotionally. when
she
you're-
had no. The thing with me is like not trying to get off track here, but Bella, like Nikki Bella, was kind of like dogged a little bit by WWE, so she had no problem speaking on that about that situation. But when it comes to something as serious as this, like she wants to like.
It's still at the end of the day, it's your stepdad. It's a family member. It's hard. Like, and
There is a better way.
they were just
I love them. Don't get me wrong.
they
I
were just
adore
finding it. They
them.
were just finding out in real time what was being said. Like
You
they
can
didn't
feature,
even know.
well,
What was
like
going on.
wording means everything though. Like if you want supporters for everything else you do, like you need to kind of like.
I guess maybe it could have been construed, but I think they were just trying to not like.
No, I get it. I mean, they're probably trying to protect their mom and everything. I get that.
Yeah.
I love the Bella twins. Don't get me wrong.
I just think that's a touchy subject, and sometimes, no matter what you say or what you do, there's going to be people that are going to twist and say things, or make it seem like you didn't mean what you
So-
said. And
going back to John's question, like, kind of explain like why Brock's kind of being.
okay, so what's going on with Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar was supposed to be in the current Royal Rumble. He backed down from the Royal Rumble because there's now allegations saying that Brock Lesnar was the bodyguard. He basically guarded the doors where this stuff was happening. So I don't know if it was happening.
Who said that though? Was it her?
Huh? Yeah.
She said that?
She came out and said a former UFC champion, which Brock Lesnar was, and a former WWE champion.
I mean, you don't have to say the name.
So there's only one person that fits that description, and that's Brock Lesnar. She never.
But I thought they didn't have a good relationship.
Who?
Did they have a good relationship?
Who?
Brock and
Vince?
Vince?
Oh yeah, very good relationship. So she basically came out and said, you know, there's only one former UFC champion / WWE champion, and that was Brock Lesnar.
Was this all?
So he
Was
did.
this all said like through like court docs or like did she go
So-
on somewhere?
So yes, if you can go online, you can Google it. You can pull it up. It's 67 pages of court documents that was released basically when she was in this lawsuit against him. There's 67 pages with all the allegations, everything that was said and done. There was just too much for me to read. I wasn't going to sit there and read 67 pages of this stuff. I don't think I need to, because in 5 texts we seen pretty much what was going on, and you know. Like I said, there's just a lot of stuff going on. The whole Brock Lesnar thing. I know. So Vince McMahon did step down. Last week he stepped down from the company and he's no longer in the company. They deleted all Vince McMahon's merchandise. Pretty much everything that Vince has to do with the company is gone. And I know they're doing that obviously because they don't want the repercussions. The WWE is a huge company, and so is UFC. Now that it's owned by the same people, there's two big companies that could lose a lot of money, a lot of sponsorships. Actually, for Royal Rumble last Saturday, right before the Royal Rumble, the day before, Slim Jim stepped down as the main sponsor. They did still do a sponsor, but they were supposed to main sponsor the thing, and it ended up being what C4 Energy Drink took over the spot.
So they were just
Which was crazy because I don't think I've ever seen C4 Energy as a main sponsor, but they were probably like, all right,
they took their.
this is our opportunity to become a main sponsor.
We
of
don't
WWE,
care about that.
especially for the Royal Rumble.
Hey, y'all giving it a discount, right? Because y'all need
Right,
somebody
yeah.
right now,
I need
right?
that. I need that 40% off that discount, right? So,
I mean, like it wasn't.
so
Last
like I
minute
said,
sale.
so they did step down. He did, and they're basically saying that they don't, obviously, and I'm sure
My daughter is.
people still buying Slim Jims. Yeah, John.
Remy has a very.
John's going to the store tomorrow and he's going to buy Slim Jims.
Remy has a very.
Damn, I haven't thought about Slim Jims in
Remy
years.
has a very interesting Slim Jim story.
What? I do?
You do.
I do? I don't remember. What is it?
Okay, so I will say this. So I'm at work, right? And I get this text from Remy saying, I almost died. I get no other text message, not how, like, what happened. Like, I'm thinking, like, he almost got in a car accident. He almost got hit by a car. Like, something horrible just happened. And he leaves me without an answer for a good 15 minutes, right? So he finally texts me when I get home. I said, what happened after blowing him up for, like, 15 minutes? He goes, I accidentally grabbed the wrong Slim Jim and I ate the hottest one possible and I almost had a heart attack.
It was, I don't even know, man. That's probably one of the hottest things I ever ate in my life. And I just like I took a big ass bite not knowing, and it was so hot, man. I was sweating. I could barely talk. My voice was raspy. It was rough. I was literally dying, literally.
But isn't the like wrapper the part that tells you the flavor like black?
Yeah.
How do you not notice that?
No, what I did is I just looked at the box.
Oh no! It says Slim Jim. Here you go.
They had 3 boxes right next to each other. It was at Dollar General. You know Dollar General. It's like when you're walking out, so it's kind of like one of those quick grab and go type things without like really paying attention.
Well, people eat the second plastic. Really?
No shit, I didn't know that, but I always
Second
make sure there's no plastic on it.
Wait, the second plastic isn't
I'm
that
not trying to get to it.
casing like for meat? The second plastic isn't that the meat casing?
You mean the casing that's already on there?
He's talking about the plat.
Because like there's the actual plastic that it comes in,
Yeah,
but then
that's the one you peel.
and then there's the casing like sausages.
Yeah, you can eat that.
Yeah.
You can eat the casing.
I think.
Oh, he'll have to explain that one to us.
Yeah. See, that's
Maybe did it.
get on
John
Discord.
probably-
Get in here. Get in the chat. Get in the
look.
show.
He probably had
Hey,
to
wait,
take
what
it.
are you talking about? Get in the show.
John ate the plastic and is saying there's a second plastic around it just to make it not sound so bad.
And he probably Googled it.
Ew,
right
you guys
after.
eat the plastic.
And he probably Googled it after, like, am I the only one that's ate the plastic?
Right. He Googled it like all concerned. What will happen if you eat the plastic on the Slim Jim?
Will I die after?
No, that's the plastic, bro. So you're talking about you're talking about the casing on the actual. That's
Second
not plastic.
plastic?
Because if that's plastic, I've been eating that the whole time.
What?
Like the actual.
Watching search it, and it really is plastic. I've been eating it the whole time. So has Des. Des is like, yeah, I haven't eaten it.
I'm just confused right now.
Liv is probably eating it right now.
Probably. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Vince McMahon boy.
Yeah, it's the casing. Unless you're talking about something else. That's definitely casing.
That's just the casing, John. That's not a plastic. John's over there peeling his Slim Jim.
Yeah, the little thin layer.
John's like,
He's
this is my
nah.
John. He's like, why do people eat these? You like 2 steps to it.
Looking like freaking snake skin all over the fucking place.
He's like, my Slim Jim is shedding.
I can see John. I'm picturing John doing this. Now I know what to get John for his birthday.
Yeah, we're about to get John
A
a
bunch of
whole
Slim
thing of
A
Jims.
whole box of them.
Just in case.
We'll make sure we peel them for you, John.
Double peeled for your
Double peeled.
Wait, pause.
That's great. Oh, John.
Maybe, John, you could send that into Slim Jims and let them know that they could sell the ones that are pre-peeled.
I heard it was plastic. I didn't know.
Yeah,
John,
no, like it looks like
bro.
people have friggin' people are calling it that, but it's
they?
not plastic. Yeah, Cora Digest. Are the plastic film on Slim Jims supposed to be peeled off before you eat them? And it's talking about the casing. That brown layer isn't plastic. It's made from collagen and completely edible. You can purchase empty casings to make your own meat sticks if you will care to. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I think they would have had to put like a warning on there, right? They would have to put some warning. Make sure you like.
Physical drop
No, because they wouldn't. If it was plastic, they wouldn't warn you. They'd be like,
You know that?
"Die slow, motherfucker."
You ever went back to that plastic phone?
He was a high school dropout that made Slim Jims.
Yep.
Nice move.
Do you think he ever went back and got his diploma? I mean, I wouldn't.
Not if he didn't
So,
need
hell
to.
no, I made it.
I made it. I didn't need your high school shit. I made it. I made a Slim Jim. But
That's so cute.
what's good? I just think that, so. Yeah, this whole Vince thing is like
Disgusting.
it's up there. I think it's
Wild.
It's pretty wild. It's
I guarantee Vince McMahon is as big as a baby carrot.
wow. That's pretty much.
I mean, that's probably why he's a
probably
cook.
yeah.
When men have to talk that way, it's normally because they have the size of a
Or maybe
half a carrot.
maybe at 74 he wasn't able to get it up anymore.
Is that what did it though?
So maybe he was enjoying like watching it because it sounds like
Usually, normally, when a dude wants to watch it happen, that means they can't do what they're watching.
right. There's some kind of There's either he doesn't have the size that he
Do you think
wants
he
to, or
three?
he's not.
Do you think
functioning.
he had 3 people in mind though when he said 3 big black? Like, do you think he's like R-Truth,
You're
Big
throwing
E,
the name wrestlers.
Big E, and
He's like, look, we got him.
the boogeyman?
I don't know.
Do you think
The
it was
boogeyman. I don't know why he would think the boogeyman was one of them. I mean,
Like, who in WWE when you think of that? I think definitely Big E. Like, I can see that. But like, who else?
like Titus O'Neil or
Titus O'Neil's a good one.
no, there's so many.
Wait,
Mark Henry?
wait.
Mark Henry. There's so many.
Are we picking through
wrestlers, but
who
I
has
don't know.
BBC? I don't understand.
I don't think he was thinking about wrestlers though, because if you notice, he was trying to. John was the only person that he was really trusting with this. Like such,
And Brock, obviously.
well, Brock was the security guard, but I don't know if he was in there like, hey, Brock, what's going on in that room? Like, I don't know if he was in.
Big E's in here giving her.
Yeah, I don't know.
His Big E.
I don't know. So I don't think he was trying to include wrestlers.
know. He probably did. It
So
might
you
have been a
think-
mixed crowd because I mean, once you're in entertainment, you can reach across all of entertainment. So it could be a mixed crowd. You could
So it
have
could be like the guy from Green Mile.
I'm staying away from this conversation. That's great.
So you think it could be like an actor or like a Halloween actor or
it
something
could
like that?
be actors. You got stunt people. You got wrestlers, UFC fighters, boxers.
I don't know.
You
I
got
think
who else?
'cause
Is
he was-
kind of big.
he was saying he was basically telling her to like.
Go find
Or
him
no,
herself.
he
Like,
was
go on the
basically
street.
saying John's gonna find other guys to bring in that they can trust that won't say anything.
So
Biggie's
but the way
probably
that
not.
sounds, it sounds like they're just keeping it in house, and it's all wrestlers or wrestling staff, people involved
Or
in
like the
the
people that like
vicinity.
I think
clean the bathroom.
I think
or something.
no, I think just people that are in behind the scenes in wrestling.
So like
I don't think the guys
production.
are actually
If
out there.
Production.
So if the janitor is as big as half of the wrestlers, then he
Broomstick.
probably got some too.
As big as his broomstick.
And then he got some too.
Here's $5 million. Could you please?
I mean, I think.
Hey, I
like
know
said,
you
I
actually
don't-
cleaned the place, but can you make yourself a little dirty and pretend that you're homeless? Like,
I do know there was.
lines them up like
There was she
drop your pants.
She didn't mention any. I feel like if there was wrestlers involved in this,
She just doesn't want
she
it.
would have brought them into the conversation.
She
and
brought
tried to
Brock
get-
into it.
Well, she tried to get money out of them too.
see, I think y'all
She didn't bring
y'all,
Brock. She
y'all
had a
triggered John
former-
on that conversation. Janitor be packing.
Just be back. Janitor, she back. Yeah, like why do the fucking janitors? He's trying to clean the floor, and now they're
They need
fucking
extra equipment to push that bucket. What the fuck?
Literally.
I don't know. I just feel like if there was more wrestlers or anybody that was huge, would have got, especially if they had money. If they
Literally.
yeah, if they would have had money, I feel like if they would have had money, they would have been involved. She would have been going into them. Huh?
How would Cliff know if janitors are packing?
I don't know. Maybe he's had an experience.
Y'all got a janitor at the HVAC spot?
Correct.
Y'all got a janitor at the HVAC spot? They keys jangling. Yeah.
No, our janitor doesn't do his job. He don't janitor nothing.
Our janitor. Yours.
Discuss his name. You know who it is. He doesn't janitor. He does no janitoring.
Keys
He's
jangling.
he's a jangling. Close to that clean stuff.
Oh,
But if you're not our janitor,
well, maybe he wants to be.
No, I
He
don't
wants to be
think he
your
wants to be.
janitor.
Oh, that's it. Now
Maybe
see,
the
that's
by
a
over-
role play. Is that see, or has that? Ooh, does that have anything to do with what's going on? They be role playing.
maybe they had a janitor role play. I don't know. We didn't get into that. We didn't get into that text. We forgot to,
Mysterio
we forgot to
not
leave that
wanted.
one.
You must be this tall to ride this ride.
Rey Mysterio is not wanted here. That's fucked up, John. I just got done sweeping. He's so stupid.
Whistle while you work.
Whistle while you work. Yeah, it's just that's the Vince talk, Megan. Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know. I don't know where he was. Oh, got a fireball over there.
Yeah, take a little bit of mine. Probably not actually fireball.
That's for socks.
Oh, you got that for the gas station. Oh, you
Yep.
take one for socks. That one's for socks. I wonder what's even in our fridge.
There's a beatbox.
There definitely ain't no fireballs.
There is no fireball.
No
I'm gonna
fireballs.
grab
We probably done been.
Man,
Killed
Giant
that.
Eagle had the $20 buckets on sale for $15. I should have grabbed them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The bucket.
I still got plenty of tea, but for $15, I should have grabbed one.
I'm done with
No,
that
those are
guy.
gross.
I got these for free.
Peach or mango?
There's Christmas ale in here.
I'd go peach if it was personal.
Yeah.
I haven't grabbed a peach one yet.
Want a shot?
Ooh, is
Oh.
Peach in that? Is Peach in that Monster one?
Yeah, they got the tea lemonade, the original, and peach.
Let's go. We need that.
All right, Des, I'm about to join you. No, I'm not.
Hey,
I'm not.
fireball.
I'm not pouring it into these, Meg. They leak. Remember, Des?
Oh,
Balls they leak.
little bit of derail. Remember our guy? Well, goddamn.
Oh, goddamn.
So can I do that on the TikTok? Can I do that on the TikTok?
Do what?
And I'm gonna
Do a
cross
shot?
post it. Make drinks.
I just
Do
By
I'm
the
a,
way,
I'll make.
I just reached 27,000 on my TikTok.
Hey yo.
What were we saying, Des?
if I could do that on TikTok, so we'll make bar tendencies. We'll keep that. It's gonna be on TikTok, and I'm gonna do my own drink mixes, and then have users can submit drink mixes, and I try them.
Huh?
I gave you a shot glass.
Those leak, remember?
They do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see the
Leaking.
cracks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they leak.
You want this one?
No, it's okay. I'm good. I took a shot. But yeah, that's a good the Hangover Hour bar tendencies on TikTok. That's a nice little off.
Yeah.
That's like a really good idea, Des. Like that, I think you'd be perfect for that.
Hey to all the people who watch. Push that
Hey,
like button.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Thank you, John. We appreciate you.
We
We appreciate
appreciate that support.
We always
Yeah.
appreciate you, John, for supporting us since we've been
And the
doing
Slim
this.
Jims.
And your Slim
And the
Jims.
Slim Jims.
John, you can now
Double
eat a Slim
peeled.
Jim.
Make sure them
You-
Slim Jims double peeled.
You don't got to peel them anymore, John. You can have one now. Go back to eating your Slim Jims, buddy. Yeah, so the Vince thing, I just figured we had to. It was a good way to start this off, to dive into something. It was, it's been talked about the last week. There's just so much going on. I would say to get on, if you haven't read about it or want to learn, do some more research. If you're
There's probably
you're
still
curious,
so
there's a
much
lot
more.
more
There'll
detail.
be so much more to come out.
And we all know as how this works in the celebrity world. I am going to say that this isn't the first round. What would you say, Des? That there's probably going to be a lot more allegations that come out from other people.
For sure, and I guarantee not only just that, but I guarantee more people like that was involved in this will arise as well.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
you're gonna start finding out who all was in this, and that's how you're gonna find out what parts are real and what parts aren't. Because so many people are gonna crack and break and want a piece. Yeah, you'll find out what's really true because everybody else
and all that
might.
other stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more.
Just don't pee on anybody, guys, unless the other
Don't
person
pee on
wants it.
anyone,
Like, and
unless
even
it's
so, that's
consensual.
just gross.
There's just
Keep your urine in the toilet.
there's things that people do that that's to them, to each their own.
If you ever
I don't
tried
get
that,
where that. I don't know where that
I
came
would
from.
literally
No.
put your nose in
I
it.
absolutely think it's disgusting.
That's
It is not in
nasty.
my repertoire. But
But Cliff
I don't
likes
care
it.
how kinky you is. That's
I don't like it.
nasty.
You were just talking about that earlier on this morning. He doesn't like it. He's just joking around. But yeah, it's
Just
disgusting.
eat a Slim Jim.
Snap
into
into
a
a
Slim
Slim
Jim.
Jim.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
What's his name part of the Slim Jim people?
Who?
What wrestler was that?
Macho Man?
Macho Man.
Warrior?
Oh,
Is that
Macho Man.
Was it
Yeah, but Macho Man is no longer here with us. So,
good friends with P Diddy?
what you didn't know is Vince is good friends with P Diddy. That wouldn't be surprising, and it wouldn't be surprising if you've come to find out that
P Diddy
Vince had
was,
some dealings with Jeffrey Epstein.
and P is.
I mean, you don't know. Like, obviously,
The island.
Vince
That's probably where this
probably
all
on his
started.
list. I guarantee he was.
yeah, we don't know. Like, there's probably a lot more that we don't know
P
about
is major
Vince.
transdancer.
As far as I'm considered, like, I always knew that Vince was very bossy and made
Diddy,
everybody do what he wanted. P Diddy, yep. I think P Diddy likes the actual, like, the other side. I think P Diddy likes to swing.
People.
No, P Diddy likes guys. He's in.
You think he's gay?
Oh yeah, from what I heard, he's into the guys.
Okay, well, good for him.
He
He can
just-
still pee though. I mean, that's not a gender thing.
no, I think he's leaving that up to R.
Because
Kelly.
what that story was kind of wild too, a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother dive with
Well,
P Diddy and his.
Well.
I'm good.
This would be a perfect conversation with socks.
With Sox.
Yeah.
Where you at though?
Sox would have thought this was wild. I don't even know where he's
Right.
at, but yeah, this shit with Sox would have been wild. So this is our first week. We're getting back. We thank everybody for joining us. The shows are they're gonna grow. They're gonna be bigger. Like I said, we want you guys the Hangover Hour. We want you guys involved. That's one of the main things. Like Des talked about, bar tendencies will be coming back. It'll be on TikTok. Send me or email us or send a direct message on Instagram, Facebook with your drunk stories. We're gonna do some drunk text.
Drunk stories.
Yeah, we're gonna do some hangover stories. If you got a really good hangover story about the day after and what happened, Yeah, we're open to hearing everything. We'll leave you anonymous. We won't put your name out there unless you want us to put your name out there. But obviously, we'll keep you anonymous. So we're definitely going to be diving into
Or
a lot of things.
like drunk advice too.
Or if you see any like
If
drunken,
something happened to you when you were drunk and you need advice on it.
yeah, we're going to have Megan's already talked about some advice segments. We're going to probably do some drunken stories. That if you see a good drunken story, send it over our way.
Or if you have a video. I mean, videos are always welcome too.
Yeah, and as far as
audio.
we'll probably bring back some of the the shots, for some cashola coming up here shortly. But we're just today was the
figuring
first
stuff out, especially doing it like this where everybody's kind of, it's a free for all on drinks. It's a BYOB type deal. We'll figure out some stuff. I thought about throwing just a cheers in there, so you hit the cheers, everybody drinks like it would have been
a good idea.
A table chug, so you got cheers, so we all have something regardless of what it is.
Yep. We'll probably just I think what we could ultimately do is just make sure we all get some get a decent sized bottle of Fireballs, not too expensive. And that way we always got something to take some shots if we need to, whether we're here or not. Also, too, it's not every time that Dez will be at home. Sometimes he'll be here in the studio, depending on the week how it goes. Sox will be with us, so those maybe the episodes that we know that we're all going to be in the studio, we can do a little more of the drinking side and do some challenges and stuff like that. Other than that, man, I'm just glad to be back. It feels good. It's good to see you, Dez. We worked through the technical difficulties. I think we'll be able to next time get on a little bit faster. We just had some this is the first time we've really done it this way, but seems like everything's working pretty good.
It worked really good compared to what I expected to have to set up.
Yep. Doc loves peeing on the ladies. Wow.
Whoa. I didn't know that about him.
That is a way to end the show. So, like I said, thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming to the Hangover Hour. We love you, appreciate you. Make sure you share this with all your friends. Let them know. And then I'm going to be doing a little bit different, probably taking some clips and stuff and making some little videos and stuff out of that.
Don't pee on anybody.
To share. And Megan's advice for this week.
Don't pee.
Don't pee on nobody.
Unless I want it.
All right.
Or poop. Just keep all that stuff inside your body, or in a toilet, or on your buddy's couch when you're.
So why don't we make this a thing, Meg? After every show, right before
give
we
advice.
end,
Do you want me to give advice?
Meg ends the show with a little bit of advice, and this week's advice is
keep your stuff inside. Keep your bodily fluids either in your body, in a toilet, or on your friend's couch when you're drunk.
And just remember, Vince, you've got no chance.
You're not winning this case.
Sorry, not sorry. Yeah.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.
The end screen's still 4 too many, so bye.
Oh, the 4 too many end.